Hole number 12 is a par 5 with 562 yards from the blue tees. Now it's Tito Rene's turn to give me tips from the tee mount. Tito, what should I do from this area since, well, there's an OB on the right and a hazard on the left?
And there's a bunker on the right side of the fairway. And this is a two-tiered fairway. So just play safe. It's a par 5. You won't make the green in two anyway. It's the longest par 5 we have on the course. So just aim in the center of the fairway. But you have to be careful in your second shot, because on your second shot, there are a lot of bunkers in the middle of the fairway. So, which is about, what, 140 yards to the green. So avoid that, so you can, just stay on the right side of the fairway. And then you get to the green, it's a longish green, but then you avoid the bunker on the right. It's a very deep bunker. Okay, and then you have the green again. You aim left because the green shifts towards the left. Nice shot. Your problem. You're in the rough, baby. You're in the hazard. I've been always aiming right. Kasi sabi ko masyadong danger dito sa kaliwa, no? But sabi ko, second thought, the green's like this, eh. It's better if you're from the left side, you're approaching the uphill of the green. Right. So, there.
So after how many rounds did you realize?
Now, only now. After what, 3 years?
So it really says na this course is really hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you have to know, because like for the other course, the Palmer, straightforward, hit there. Mahaba nga, pero this one is different. You have the wind, you have open, and this is parang heathland course ba? No, so especially now with the wind, delikado ka. This guy is a long hitter. Where'd he go? The hazard, diba? So it's not a matter of how long you hit.
Tito, can you tell me more about the design of Gary Player, specifically this rock?
I don't know if Gary Player is a sadist or what, but he designed this to have a two-tiered. This is a two-tiered fairway actually, and this one is the dividing line, if you may call it. Now, in the past, about 5 years ago, before I came, 6 years ago, your ball would be here. If you bothers your swing, it's a free drop. But we have since changed that already. This is now through the green. So it depends on where your ball is. For example, if you're here, tough flop, no? I mean, you just have to play
You just have to hit it.
If your ball is here, like this ball, you'll have no stance. So you may have to hit a left-handed shot or a baseball shot from here. Okay, so that's why. Anyway, the fairway is wide enough on the right side. This is not too wide, but it's okay. This is your home course, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's by.
Yep.
I think that.
Bite. Well, Tito, I'm trying to putt my birdie putt. Hopefully it goes in. Since putting is not really my forte, can you help me?
Neither is it, but I'll try to help you. Okay, this is an uphill putt. The green slopes from right to left. So from here you can see there's a mound about 15-20 feet from here. So aim about maybe one putter length to the right. Let the ball drift towards the hole.
Okay.
Yes! Almost.
Go.
But
I'm getting excellent tips and a whole lot of laughs with these guys. Although my putting is not as accurate, I'm still having a great time. Time for the last hole. The last featured hole is the 13th. It's a par 4 with 322 yards. Hopefully, Tito, this is lucky 13.
yeah, well, lucky for a few, unlucky for many, actually. This is a short hole. You can see 320 something. But then for the long hitters, they better watch out. They're gonna hit the water. There's water just before the green. And then there's OB in the left and then hazard on the right. So, it's short course, but just hit it straight. For the long hitters, we would favor them hitting a rescue or a forward, something. For us, earthlings, we use a driver, so still use it.
And you told me earlier that this is a mental hole.
Mental. If you would note, there's tall grass there. Actually, it's visual, more visual than anything else. Just about 100 yards.
There's a small gate.
There's a very, very narrow gate, and
But no doors. Okay naman, no doors.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go and try this hole.
Sure. Bunker,
Good.
wide open. Yes.
Get up, get up, get up. Tito Rene, I know that Orchard is very animal friendly. Can you tell us more about the experiences that you had?
Well, they're friendly with me because I'm also an animal. Anyway, well, first we're letting this grow, you would see. In an early morning game, you would hear a lot of birds. Early morning or late afternoon, there are a lot of birds in this area. And then there were golfers who saw the superintendent and said, "Uy, ahas yan, patayin, patayin." You know, that's the normal reaction of our reaction. When we see a snake, they kill it. But why? You know, those two lovers were in fact not harming us, so they just crossed. And then the superintendent said, "No, pabayaan nyo na lang."
Nice. Everybody's got their off days. And for me, that's today. My putting is not as precise, but I'm so glad Rene, Buboy, and Jelly are here. They had such amazing tips, not to mention the jokes being thrown here and there. The best way to play golf when your score isn't as excellent is by laughing it off. Another successful game played. It's true that the wind is really a big factor when playing this course. But a good outcome is always present when you have an amazing course, a cool group, and a good mindset. Much thanks to Tito Rene, Tito Buboy, and of course Jelly for being kind enough to go with me and for giving me the best tips for this course. Time to wrap it up. Time for you to check up on Mark and see what he's up to.